Hello. Okay, so day 4 of my 21-day Sananga journey. Um, just to do a little recap, for the first 2 days of Sananga journey, I was self-administering on towards the evening before bedtime. And on days 3, well, I should say just day 3, I had a friend administer on my behalf and in the afternoon around 1 o'clock. And then today, which is day 4, I self administered around 5 o'clock in the evening. Okay. So, what did I notice that was different administering in the afternoon rather than in the evening? Um, Again, I think I mentioned it in my video yesterday, in the day 3 video, that I did feel a lot of immediate clarity, immediate grounding, and the just the presence that I felt throughout the day after administering was very pronounced. I did feel a similar thing today, although it's only been a few hours since the administration, so hard to say. Also, on day 4, so this being day 4, I found the Sananga to be very intense right off the get-go, but it didn't seem to last quite as long as any of the previous days. So I don't know if I'm building a tolerance or if maybe I didn't use as much of the drops, although I think I did, but I can't be sure. With self-administration, it's kind of hard to see how much, like how big of a drop you're putting, because obviously, like, you can't see what you're doing. It's much easier when you're administering to someone else. There's a second person involved. Although I did try to keep it the same dose. That's definitely something that I'm striving for during this dieta, this experiment, this journey, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it felt so much easier. Like there wasn't as much suffering involved today, which I'm not complaining. But it was very interesting. Also, I don't think my eyes got as red as they tend to. So that's another reason why I'm like, maybe I didn't use as much of a dose, but something to watch for. So tomorrow, I will definitely pay attention to that. And tomorrow, because one of the things that I want to do during this journey is to see how it affects me when I'm using the Sananga at different times of the day. So tomorrow I will be self-administering in the morning, probably shortly after waking up. So we'll see how that colors the day, how that manifests throughout the day. I'm really interested in seeing the changes there. Now, in terms of my dreams last night, very vivid, very intense, very lucid as well. I didn't write them down again. On day 2, I did. I wrote down my dreams. On day 1 and day 3, I have not. So I'm trying to be better at that. But my dreams were a lot more vivid, memorable. I was able to, like, the dream recall was easier upon waking because I didn't write them down. Now at this point, it's almost bedtime now again, so I don't actually remember. But I really do feel like the Sananga is helping with the dream time. So that's one of the effects that I'm really going for and really trying to lean into. So I'm going to continue to cultivate that. And what else? Oh, the other thing that I wanted to note is that so I wear glasses which I think I've mentioned before. And one of the benefits of Sananga is improving eyesight. And that's something that I am working towards is I have a nearsightedness. So I'm working to improve that. So that I don't have to wear my glasses anymore. This is something that I firmly believe in is possible. And I noticed that after I do the Sananga, I don't want to wear my glasses for however long afterwards. I didn't have the meditation experience that I typically have after this administration tonight because I had to go. I was a little bit short on time, kind of. So that's something to consider as well. But after the whole experience, I've noticed consistently that I don't want to put my glasses back on. And so that's something that I feel is pretty significant and something that I will be paying attention to because I definitely am looking to get to the point where I don't have to wear my glasses at all anymore. And I believe that this is possible through the use of the Sananga, and we'll see how that develops throughout this 21-day journey. So that was definitely something that I noticed today because when I did put my glasses on, it was like there was a real adjustment that my eyes went through, which I mean, for people who wear glasses, you put them on and you're good to go. At least that's been my experience. I don't know if that's the same for you. Let me know in the comments. I think that'd be interesting because if Sananga is something that you're using in order to improve your eyesight, it would just be cool to compare notes. But that's been my experience. Again, I don't have the strongest prescription. It's actually fairly weak in terms of prescription standards. I probably don't have to wear them all the time, but I typically do, although that is shifting. I'm trying not to wear them when I read or when I'm like just kind of puttering around the house or in the backyard, that kind of thing. But if I'm using a screen or driving in particular or at work, I'm going to be wearing my glasses. But yeah, so that's a really interesting effect that I've been noticing. Other than that, I don't think I have too much to report at this point, except absolutely, definitely feeling the pineal activation every single time. It's very pronounced, and I'm excited to see where the rest of this journey is going to go. So if you have questions, you want to know more, or you have any comments, drop them in the comments. I would love to know because this is, honestly, as I'm going through this, I'm realizing that Sananga is definitely one of the plant medicines that it's a plant ally for me. So if you don't know, I am a certified alchemical herbalist. Plants are part of my everyday life, whether I'm making teas or even cooking. I consider myself a kitchen witch, but also through spell work and healing and all of the things. Plants are super, super important to me. And this is one that I am definitely connected to and excited to work with and really feel this attachment, this connection. And so I'm really, really excited that I'm on this journey, even throughout the intensity and the suffering and the pain, because I think that we can learn so much by what is known as the ordeal method that the body can go through, which is why I love the sweat lodge so much and things like that. So again, thank you so much for being with me on this journey. I would love to hear from you if you have any questions, thoughts, comments, all of the above. And I'll see you in the next one.